I'm done. You were supposed to do that like 30 minutes ago.
I figured that's what it was.
You ain't say I'm like, is he doing this right
Hey,
now?
look.
Hey, man.
I love him though. I love him all my heart.
Do your thing, bro. Hey, one thing about this show is that, look, my whole station, I always tell the radio host, be you. You know what I mean? This ain't no tight pants, suit and tie type, situation. We try to keep it 100 with everybody.
All day.
Every day. So, for everybody that's just jumping on, we're recording now. You're listening to the podcast. This is Mark 5 with my special guest and my host here on the New Artist Hour with Lady T and Mark 5. We're here the first, no, what days I'm getting my shows mixed up. It is the first and third.
It's the third. Yeah.
First and third. Yo, you gotta understand something. February is so damn short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I think the bill collector should just leave us alone an extra week. All the first.
It's not our fault that it's like damn 2-3 days short.
Like next week is March. I'm like, what the hell?
Exactly.
So,
my son is gonna be 20 on Sunday. I'm devastated. Like this went by too fast. Like what happened?
It's definitely going fast. And then plus you got to realize we did a special show Sunday.
Yes.
So I'm kind of thrown off a little bit for with everything.
That threw me off all the way. I was like, oh shoot, it's Tuesday. That's why I forgot everything that you requested. Because I really forgot. Like I did it already.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. But we got our guest Hollywood Haiti on. He getting himself set up.
Yeah, I'm getting myself together. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Power to the people and all that.
Absolutely.
Black love and all that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? More success in 2021.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I am super excited.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always excited. I'll be even more excited if I had something to wrap this blunt and they got all this whole shit like a flute.
You playing tunes?
It got so much holes in it, it's like a flute.
You're supposed to have band-aids. Where your paper? Where that at?
I'm trying to find it right now. I don't know where it's at.
I can't.
I'm
so done.
So while I guess get this stuff together, I definitely we got laughs going up on Facebook. Everybody cracking up at us.
Hello, hey man, look at this shit. This shit look like a fucking flute. I don't know what's going on.
I'm done.
I'm so upset right now. I cannot find no.
Well, you know what? Use your finger skills.
Look, right?
I did the best I could do.
You gotta work it out one way or another.
So for everybody that's watching, if y'all miss any of the show or you can't stay on, make sure you go to YouTube and search Sadior Radio to check out the full show from today and all the past shows from all the radio hosts here on Sadior Radio. And for our podcast listeners, we appreciate you for taking time to listen to the podcast. And if you don't know, go to any platform that you listen to your podcast is on and search Sadior Radio. That's SADIOR Radio. And check out some of the shows with Diva and Lady T in the morning and the hits and Mark Live and Open Conversation and talking with Carolyn and I was gonna say Thick Girls Radio, which is uncensored, which they literally are uncensored on their show. Is not for nobody under 18, please.
It might not be for people under 21. I mean, that's true grown folk conversation. I love it.
Yeah, and they come on the second and fourth Sunday from 7 to 9. So straight out of New York and I think Atlanta and North Carolina. So you got 3 hosts from all over on one show talking about some real talk, talking about some things that's going on in the world with the craziness of these entertainers out here doing crazy things. So, they talk about it.
There you go.
So, yeah, I'm
happier.
I'm with y'all. We're on the journey. We definitely gonna find a roll up though on this mission.
I believe in you. So what I wanted to touch on while he is getting ready is to tell you how I found out my dude spits. So I've known Hollywood for many, many years and had no idea he was in the music or anything. And one day he hit me up with a link to, I believe, These Streets. And
Yeah.
when I seen it and I heard it, I was like, yo, I got a show. Do you mind if I put it on my new artist blitz? And he was all aboard, and I've been rocking him every day since. I'm very, very excited. I had no idea he's so talented.
Yeah, I've been doing music since I was a kid, so it's really my passion. It don't really pay my bills. You know, I figure it out. Like that's why my daughter, when the teachers asked my daughter what my dad do for a living, he said he do music, but he really figure it out. That's what I do for a living. When I say that, that doesn't mean that I break the law, because you know crime don't pay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you know I definitely don't promote that. But you know I do a lot of things. I promote parties. I promote concerts. I style for people. You know what I'm saying? I make connections happen, record sales, video, people get money. So, you know, I'm the middleman. I'm everything. You know what I'm saying? I wear a lot of hats. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's gonna bring me a dollar, I'm with, as long as it's not no, you know, other shit.
Off the
Nothing that's
wall.
gonna no other shit. Yeah. No, my arrow's straight, you heard? Everything else, I'm with it. Big facts.
That's what's up.
So let's touch on some of the things you said you style for people. Give us a little bit of information about as far as the styling.
Well, like with the styling, it kind of goes in like me. I love fashion. I'm always fly. I can see what's going on. You know, fresh J's, always good, heavy $1,000 coat. You know what's going on. Big macaw. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that's around me, like a lot of my friends, they got money, but they don't like to shop. I like to shop. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, one of my homies might hit me like, yo, I need a winter jacket, like some black, something black, all black. So I'm gonna send them the pictures of what's going on. So let's say the jacket costs $1,200. I'll be like, yeah, the jacket $1,200. I want 14 for my trouble. It ain't about nothing. You get money. You're gonna send me that 1,400. I'm gonna drop off your jacket to your house. Somebody might be having a birthday. Be like, yo, I need a fit. I want something red. You get it? So depending on their height, their build, their style, I'll figure it out. Throw a little tax on there. Everybody eat. I don't mind because I like shopping anyway. So in the meanwhile of me shopping for them, I'm also shopping for myself. So it's 3 birds in 1 stone. I'm getting paid, I'm shopping, and my friend is happy, or whoever, my client. So you know.
That's what's up. So now, when it comes to your music, you've been writing your own songs, or do you collab with anybody? Do your beats? How does your whole music work out?
Well, usually like it depends. Like I got producers like J Money, based on the beat. There's a lot of producers. Ty Fife. A lot of producers that mess with me that send me beats. AR on the beat. A lot of producers. I don't want to not name nobody. A lot of people that show me love. So a lot of them are send me records, or they'll pull up to the studio, depending on the vibe, how I feel, because I make all types of music. So I write music for women. As far as like lyrics for women, like how Biggie used to write for Kim. Like I'll write a whole song for a chick and just have it sitting there, because that was the mood that I was in, and that's what my brain sent me to. So it just depends on my mood, really.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you said you've been writing since you was a kid. About how old did you start writing, and then when did you really know it was your passion?
I started rapping at 6 years old. 6 years old, I was rapping. I thought I was crisscross. They used to call me the Haitian crisscross. They ain't want to hear my raps then. They want to hear them now, though. You know what I'm saying? You know?
They said they called you crisscross. He's like
the Haitian crisscross. They used to laugh at me. The Haitian crisscross. Now I'm lit. You heard, all across the globe. They know me. Right. But I did a lot of records with a lot of people. Dizzy Wright. A lot of people might not know who he is. He's really big on the West Coast. I did a song with Crunchy Black from 3 6 Mafia.
Okay.
I did the song with Bitter So Sicker. Let me get a sheet of bamboo. Let me get it packed up backwards. The song with Bitter So Sicker. That's Sprague Ben's artist. You know what I'm saying? So that's lit. Good looking, bro.
Let me know about these streets a little bit.
Well, these streets came up with I was in the studio. There's a producer, I mean a dude who got a studio. His name is Drizzy, and Drizzy Studios. He messed with a lot of Jamaican artists. So being that I record in his studio a lot of times when like my session is ending, another person's session is starting, and that's how I met Bitter. So one day we was just in the studio. It wasn't even no book time. We was just catching a vibe. And my engineer liked that record, and he came up with like kind of a concept like we're gonna come up with a melody like on some reggae hip hop, you know what I'm saying, tune. So once we came up with the melody, Bitter kind of came with the words. We put it together. Before you know it, we had a record. You know what I'm saying?
In one night.
In one night. Nah, everything is always one night. It don't take me long. It's a feeling. All it takes is a blunt and a beat, and it's gonna happen. That's a big fact. I do this for real, not for trill. These other guys is for the season. Mine is for a reason. I love this. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't never gonna stop. Even if I'm 60, you know how they be like, yo, quit rapping? Nah, I'm never gonna quit rapping in my whole life. And never, because I don't do it for I never did it for the money. So why would I stop?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
is a
I never did it for them. Nah, it's a passion. It's a way for me to release. You know what I'm saying? Stress, emotions, feelings. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta go to a therapist. I get in the booth and it's smash. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. It's a lot of artists that I'm fucking with right now. Like that's my plan right now. Because I'm a little older, it's kind of like to find a young artist that I feel is dedicated, that I feel is gonna do the right thing. Because a lot of times, it's not about the talent, it's about the hard work. Because hard work beats talent when talent don't work. So if you're not ready to put in the real work, the real hours, where like Lil Wayne goes to the studio 12 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week. That's real dedication. 12 hours a day, every day he's in the studio.
Nice.
My life doesn't grant me them pleasures because not enough money is coming in through me to do that. But if I was in a position where the money was coming in like that from my music, I definitely would do 12 hours a day in the studio. Why not? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do the whole 12 hours working. You might do like 9 hours working. You know, it depends. So I definitely would do it. So, you know, but that's dedication. But now if I find a young artist, I'm going to make it so you can stay in the studio. Because if I pay you to be in the studio, then you can stay in the studio for 12 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Nobody can't really pay me. I got 2 kids. I got a daughter that's 21. You get it? Like, and I'm fully involved with my kids' life. Like, I'm a super dad. Like, I don't play no games.
I feel that.
Zero tolerance for terrorism. You heard?
Absolutely.
So let me ask you, far on the styling and stuff like that with the clothes, you ever thought about doing a clothesline since you have the flavor and the gift for that type of fashion?
Well, you know, like I do consulting for a lot of my friends. Like my cousin has a company, shout out to Why Sleep. He got a company called Made It in New York. You know what I'm saying? So I might do fashion consulting, come up with ideas, tell them color trends that's coming. You know what I'm saying? My other cousin, Bundy Crum and Ronnie, they have a clothing line called Cash Cow Clothing. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, I'm giving tips, shit like that. You know, definitely like brand ambassador for them. Like wearing their stuff makes people like, oh, yo, that's fire. Where is it? Who's that? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times the things that I wear attracts attention. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, like my father makes all his clothes from scratch. His shoes, everything. He doesn't wear nothing made from the store except for underwear and socks. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
everything. Up. He gets upset when he sees me with a Carge coat, a Givenchy sweater. Like, yo, are they paying you to wear this? Like, you the guy. If you the guy and you wearing that shit for free, you the silly rabbit. They supposed to cut the check, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I dig what he said.
This shirt, right? I got this shirt, and I heard KRS-One say it. It says, "Stop being labeled by corporations and label the corporation."
There you go.
Yeah, definitely.
And
there you go.
And it's funny that you said that, and I got this shirt on. You know, because I was watching something and he said that. I said, damn, I'm gonna put that on the shirt because that your pop is telling the absolute fact.
Nah, he's definitely telling the truth, right? But at
Right.
the end of the day, you can't get caught up in too much in yourself, because then, as far as the creative process, like my creative process comes from the world. So if I just fall into myself, it's just gonna be a lot of me shit. So I can't just be on some me shit. So I definitely dig what he's saying. They're supposed to cut the check, and I'm supposed to have my own shit and mix my own shit with their shit.
There you go.
But what I do is
That's what I
a
do.
lot of times, like I shop heavy at like H&M, Zara, and shit like that. I buy their shit because their shit be so plain with no labels on it. I'm gonna cut it up and add shit to it, change it. Like I do weird shit. I'm my father's kid for real. Like I was in high school. I was in high school coloring Timbs, selling Timbs, colored Timbs. Before when they just had wheat, black and brown, I was selling pink, baby blue, all that, airbrushing them. You know what I'm saying? So I always been on that wave from jump. You know what I'm saying? Custom shit. And when I say I'm show my age, but that was 94. You get it? They wasn't thinking about no colorful Timbs in 94 at all. That wasn't nobody's wave.
Nope. Not at all.
I had hot pink Timbs. Really hot pink.
Right. That's what's up. So far as the music, give a little bit of history on the music, far as what's popping with that.
Well, with my music, I've been doing music a long time. Like the first group of set of people that I was doing music with was like my cousin Bundy Crumb. Everybody had like the last name Crumb. You know what I'm saying? That stood for Crooks Razor Universal Madness. Long story short, the wrong people got the money first, and things went left, and it just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? The streets, a lot of things involved, it just didn't work out. Some people, a lot of things don't even need to be talked about. But that group of people had a lot of talented people in that group. It was Bingo. Bingo wrote for Missy Elliott, B2K. Olivia was part of the group. He also wrote like 2 songs on Olivia's first album. It was Nico Crumb. Nico Crumb wrote Whoop Whoop Pull That Ass Over for Trina. He was also on her first album. It was Bubba Smith. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with him at all, but ain't no hard feelings. But he was on Onyx album 98 and 98 at the time, shut him down. So it was a lot of people that was involved with that group of things, of us, that group we had, the Crumb, that could have went, it just shit went bad. You know what I'm saying? Nico got deported, certain shit happened, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It got crazy, you know what I'm saying? So that didn't work out.
Like how old were you in that timeline?
Like 18, 17, 18, we was young. You know what I'm saying? The streets was calling. It was long enough for me to talk about it now. I was selling crack. I was on the wrong route. You know what I'm saying? I ain't care. I ain't lose no friends yet. I ain't do no jail time. I thought I was invincible. At the time, the way I personally feel like God, because I'm very religious. I don't really believe I don't think I'm Christian or Muslim. I take pieces from, but I believe in a God, and I believe that God didn't want me to really pop then, because I would have died. You understand? Because I know my frame of mind. I thought I was invincible. I didn't really know like I know now, and even now in 20 years, I'm probably gonna feel the same way. Like, yo, bro, you was moving like a real dummy when you was 40, but you live and you learn. So
exactly.
I definitely feel like God stopped me from certain things happening, because we would have got killed.
Right.
Because we was running around. We thought it was sweet. We was running around with guns. Like, he was the last gangsters. Like, nobody else with a gun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, people kill every day and people die every day. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be vigilant and aware of what's going on in the world. And I really wasn't. So, on that note, I'm kind of glad. Then after that, I had took a little break from music, from that fallout. I was still doing music, but I wasn't pursuing music as far as being an artist. I was just writing. You know what I'm saying? Because like even now, I'm not 100% in doing music, but I write every day. I got a studio in my crib. In the morning, if I wake up at weird hours, 5 in the morning, I'm waking up and I'm just recording. So it's always songs getting made, videos getting shot. So it's just not 110% right now, this second. Right. So I had took a break at that time. Then it was a group called Spitfire. They used to have a studio on American 220th. So then I met them and started recording with them. And around that time, I had met my baby moms. So, you know, she did music also. I brought her there. You know, they had a contract for us, but the contract was kind of like weird. It was kind of like too open and too long. So it was like, I'm not signing this, and I'm definitely not signing this without no lawyer. So it was like, and I from reading it, I already know I'm not even want to pay a lawyer to do this. But at the time, the guy who gave me the contract was really just covering his ass, and me and him wasn't really that cool. Rest in peace to my big homie Trip. You know what I'm saying? But now, looking back, I definitely would have signed that. I would have signed a blank contract with him, but not at the time because we didn't have the friendship that we have before he passed away. You know what I'm saying? So like after it was said and done, even with him, he wouldn't even gave me a contract. He would have just did what he had to do if he had the friendship that we have. You know what I'm saying? Post to that contract. So anyway, long story short, that kind of threw a slug in me recording. I took a break. Then after that, I started recording again, paying for my own project, doing whatever I was doing. I got up with a couple of young boys, put up some, we put up a mixtape through Spitfire. You know, he hosted it. The guy who owned it, he let us record in there. So we put it together with his engineer. You know, we put a project together. I kind of like, I guess, put the glue together for the project. It came out. That kind of fell apart because the artist wasn't working. Like everything is getting paid for. All you gotta do is go out there and give out the CDs, and everybody's just acting like they're just supposed to be rich overnight. You know what I'm saying? No hard work, no dedication. You know what I'm saying? Like we printed up, like let's say we printed up 10,000 CDs. We telling you just go outside, sell them for $2, $3, bring $1 back for each CD just so it can buy another CD, not so we can make no profit. So you're gonna make the profit off of selling the CD. Sell a CD for $5. I don't give a fuck. Bring back $1 so it can provide to make another one. Right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people are lazy. They don't see the bigger picture. You know. And at that time, I didn't really know internet marketing at the time, because if I did, I probably could have took it a lot further than I did doing what I was doing. So, all right. So fast forward, that didn't work out. Then I started just doing music on my own. Me and my one of my bros. I moved to Vegas. Did a lot of songs with Crunchy Black, Burgundy, Ice Burgundy from what's that shit called? From Brick Squad, Ice Burgundy. I did a song with Crunchy Black during that time from 3 6 Mafia. You know, 3 6 Mafia, they Grammy Award winning. You know what I'm saying? So I did a lot of records. Dizzy Wright is a major artist over there on the West Coast. Then I moved to Miami, worked with a lot of people, Chopper Zoe, just people from all over. Just did a lot of records with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So then I came back to New York, and then I kind of like, at the time, Red Cafe is kind of like one of my good friends. So I kind of, I was signed to Shakedown as far as being a Shakedown artist and affiliated with Shakedown. Then, Chinks Drugs death kind of like shook me up and made me take a break from the music, period. I didn't even want to record after that. Really? I was just upset because that was really my friend, you know what I'm saying? Not like my friend like Habino or Core 2Gs or his everyday from the sandbox friends, but he was a friend that I met through the industry that I was really, I didn't call him every day, but he was really my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it really hurt me. I'll call his phone, like, yo, what's up with you, fool? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just regular. Not every day, but when you're on my mind, like, what's up with you? I seen a post, what you doing? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Or I seen you in Miami, I'm in Miami, pull up, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. So, that shit really took me for a left turn. So I took a break from that. That's why now, if you notice, a lot of the music that I'm doing is kind of more like these streets with a positive message. Yeah. I just dropped another video, No Justice. It's more about what's going on, conscious awareness. I'm not really like, I got a daughter that's 21 and 15. Like when my daughter sings, not knocking nobody, but when my daughter sings Cardi B, I'm not really jacking it. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking that because my friend Party is part of that whole camp of the Cardi B and the records that she's doing. They're creating them together. So I'm definitely not knocking it because I have a friend that's eating very well that changed his lifestyle and a whole lot of other people around her. So I'm definitely not hating about what's going on. I just feel like a lot of the times with the youth, as far as the gay agenda they pushing, the whole agenda they pushing, you know what I'm saying? That shit, like, it's cool for the kids that know it's just talk, but what about the ones that don't? I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Not blaming the locks, but I grew up listening to the locks, and I brought a gun because the locks was like, nigga, you better have a gun, nigga. And I was like, yo, you know what? I think they right. I better have a gun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying they force my hand to do it, but I'm just saying subconsciously what you listen to and what you around is definitely what you become. So I definitely believe in that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying like, you also have to be a parent and be there and explain your kids certain shit that's not. But subconsciously, if they think that's the wave, then that's the wave. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can really do.
They're gonna think what they want to think, no matter what you say.
Absolutely.
Especially if they look up to that individual. You know, this is why I really feel like people in the industry should use their influence just for a little bit better kind of way, or put them type of stipulations
but you gotta also remember
shouldn't listen to this.
Yeah, but you gotta also remember that people not gonna pay for the goody shit. So it's like,
which is true.
It's a gift and a curse. People don't want to hear, yo, go to church, bro. Read a book, invest your money. Don't go to the strip
but
club.
when we were kids, though, when we were kids, you couldn't hear that on the radio during the day. You had to get to like video music box. You know what I mean?
Look, let me show you. When I was a kid, my first album I ever had was Slick Rick, right? I listened to Slick Rick. I used to sing Treat Him Like a Prostitute, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on. It flew over my head. I kind of had an idea, but I really didn't get the gist of what was really going on until I got older. A lot of these records just flew over your head. You might have liked it, you know what I'm saying? Pumps in the bump, rumps in the bump. I knew what that meant, but I didn't really realize he was talking about humping these chicks out here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It flew over my head, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like Boom Bye Bye and a Bati Boy head. You not knowing that you singing Killer Gay Guy. Everybody singing the shit they don't even know. You singing about killing homos, like LGBT will kill you right now for that record. You be banned all across America. You could never drop that record right now. What? Boom Bye Bye. All right, then go your career. Boom Bye Bye for that too, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely right. That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
You know, you were saying when you were going through your timeline, do you feel like having a stronger team would have had your career going a different way?
Not really, because it just things went left. It just wasn't. It was just timing was wrong. So it wasn't the team was weak or things wasn't getting done, because things was getting done. It just timing was off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I probably made wrong decisions also in my career. You know what I'm saying? Like even like, you know what I'm saying? Like just certain career moves, attaching myself to certain things, this didn't make sense for me at the time, but I didn't really see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah. So, you know, now looking back at hindsight, I don't regret it, because everything that I've been through makes me who I am today. So everything is gravy, but, you know, I probably took a lot of different steps. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to send a shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook and that's listening on YouTube. You're listening to the New Hour. I see y'all. Everybody. Dot said, "Hey, everyone." You got
hey.
You got people.
What's up?
And checking out. So, question: Hollywood, Haiti. I figured it out, but I'm gonna ask for our viewers and our listeners.
Yeah.
Where did the name come from?
Well, growing up, I was always like Haitian Joey, because I grew up in Laurelton, Queens. So I was no Haitian boy. You know what I'm saying? So it was Haitian Joe. Then it was Brown, Haitian Brown. Then it was Haiti. Then the name Hollywood kind of came into play like when I was kind of learning myself, like when I was like 17, 18, 16, around that time, 18, 19, maybe like 18, 19, it came around because I was like kind of like more bougie on the bougie shit. Like in 1999, I stopped smoking regular weed. I would not smoke no weed with seeds. Like, yo, what y'all smoking? Harry, get the fuck out of here. Like, you can't be serious. Like, not my lungs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you so bougie, nigga. Or what y'all drinking? Y'all drinking E&J? Nah, I ain't with that. I'm drinking Hennessy, bro. Like, that shit is, you're drinking wino shit, nigga. You might as well just be on a corner and be a bum, nigga. I'm not drinking that shit. You know, so like, what? What are those? I was probably the originator of what are those? I'm not wearing that. You crazy? That shit is not for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always into high fashion. So the homies gave me the name Hollywood. So it went from Haiti to Hollywood, Haiti. Right. And I like the ring of it. So, you know, it just stuck. You know what I'm saying?
So where can some people check out some of the music and things that you're doing?
Well, if you go on Dat Piff, I got mad mixtapes on Dat Piff. I probably got like 4 or 5 mixtapes on that piff. I got a ton of videos on YouTube. You just gotta put in Hollywood Haiti. I got vlogs. I got vlogs doing community service. I got certain personality hanging out in the hood. A lot of the stuff that's up there is not up to date, but I'm working on a lot of stuff right now. A lot of new vlogs, a lot of new videos. I got like 3 unreleased videos that's ready to drop. I'm just waiting for the budget for them because I also learned about budgeting and marketing, which I didn't know a lot about before.
So you muted.
Everything gets greater. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. So
okay. That's what's up. So take it back, maybe back then when you was working with people and what you're doing now. I would take it that you probably like what you're doing now because it's more knowledge now that you're saying. Because I noticed that everything that you say.
Hold on 1 second because my sound went out. Let me look for another headphone.
You good?
He can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Y'all listening to Sadior Radio.
Yeah.
Station that's more than music with Lady T and myself, Mark 5 on the new artist.
You know what?
And for the people, we're gonna play the song. I thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
play the song while I go get this headphone.
Good. You good.
Yeah, we're gonna put on These Streets since we talk so much about it.
All right, there you go. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this headphone.
It's done.
What's up to Miss Young? Let's say hey to everybody. How are you?
Hey.
It's going in and out.
We out troubles get shot through the shooting.
There you go.
Dreaming and you're rapping on your own paper dreams, leave you broke. We turn the streets for solution. I use laws and these gangs as recruitment. Each one teach one, but nobody learning. They put you in the pens with nobody earning. 20 cents a day, bro. Slavery ain't over and it's only getting colder. So I'm praying for my youngins, hoping God keep them close and lead them on a better path.
Facebook and YouTube. Hollywood Haiti is on and he do own the rights, so don't be messing with us.
yes, our special guest owns the rights.
We
only play a little snippet of it.
So they don't shut the video.
Go out and view it and
nah, I give permission. I'm right here with them. I own the rights. I give permission, copyrights. Nobody else don't have nothing to do with nothing but me, Jules the producer, Bitter So Sicker. You know what I'm saying? Drizzy with the studio. Other than that, nobody was involved. Nobody ain't paid for no videos. Nobody ain't did nothing. I did that.
So let me ask you something. So where can they go to hear the full song? Because that's out now, right?
Yeah, you could go on YouTube. You could go on Spotify. You could go. It's on everything. On Tidal. It's on
Lady
iTunes.
T's Morning Hits List.
Yes. Hello, Lady T's Morning Hit List. It's everywhere. Go listen to it. It's there. We got everything. We got videos for it. I shot it in Miami with my man Dwayne Visuals. Super dope video.
Is sick.
Yeah, super dope video in Miami. Big look. Spraga Benz posted it. He definitely was liking it. That probably was like one of my like
highest achievements.
Yeah, my personal, because to me, like, yo, boy, I used to watch Boy on Shotters. I used to be in the house, smoking weed, breaking the law, watching Shotters. And this guy was on there and he promoted my music, little old me. I ain't cut him no check. I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I've done shows for $5,000, $8,000. I've got paid for features, but all that didn't mean nothing to me as much. Not saying it didn't mean nothing. All that didn't mean as much to me because I'm grateful about everything. I did a show for $8,000. Shout out to Brooklyn Priest. You know what I'm saying? In Vermont, I swear to God, when I got there, it was only 8 people there. And he paid me $8,000 for that show. I performed. Yo, you know why he had the most respect for me? I performed like it was 8,000 people in there. You think I cared that was 8 people? Yo, bro, I got paid for the show. I'm going to do it like the whole crowd is full. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. And I gave him a little change back too, you know what I'm saying? Then we went out that night and we went and turned up, spent some of that money right back with him, you know what I'm saying? That way.
Yeah. That's what's up. Good karma.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. He's still my friend to this day. He's definitely a good guy. Brooklyn Priest. Shout out to Brooklyn Priest. You know what I'm saying? Vermont, stand up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So the different, I know you said you was in Miami. I think you said Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas.
Came back to New York. So
yeah,
when you was out there, like, what was the vibe? How did you feel? Like, I know you said you was putting in work a little bit while you was out there.
Yeah, but that's why I traveled during that time to do music, because it just gives me a different vibe, a different, you know what I'm saying, a different feel, different, you know what I'm saying? When you stuck in the same place doing the same thing, all you're gonna do is rap about the same thing. That's why a lot of times, like when artists get famous for one set of sound is because they were somewhere, and then when they leave because they upgraded and they're not at that place no more, their music don't really reach to nobody, because you got to go back and get that plastic cup, my nigga.
Right.
Sit in that neighborhood, bro. You cannot act like that's not where you came from. I'm not saying don't. Of course, you're not supposed to get caught up in the hood and get killed, but you're still supposed to get that feeling. If you don't get that feeling and you ain't touching the pavement, you don't know what's going on. What you rapping about?
That's true.
Because you rapping to the people. But if you don't know what the people going through, because you so far detached from the people, where's the music coming from? Where the pain coming from? It got to be the pain, because that's what's selling. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's so basically your music, and I was listening to the words, a lot of your music is from experiences from you and also from people you talk to, and plus situations, I guess, right?
Yeah, everything is based on real life. You know what I'm saying? It's not verbatim. It's not, yo, this nigga, I'm a grown, so I'm never gonna put what's really going on, but it's real situations really going on. It's not, maybe not for, because that them guys is always watching free casting over.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So no sir. No sir. And no sir. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know to know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's up. So No Justice. Lead me into that a little bit before I play a hot 30 seconds of it.
No Justice is really about, it was just how I was feeling during the COVID, all this racism going on, because that shit is really deep and it really affects the children and the people around, you know what I'm saying? So you got to see what they going through. So it's like, at some point, like, it's like, since I was a kid, we've been protesting.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When do we stop protesting? Like, obviously that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that we supposed to just go Black Panther and go kill 30 cops and something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you gotta be mindful of what you're doing. You gotta be mindful of how powerful we are as a people. So if we don't stand as one, you know what I'm saying? Especially with all the Black on Black crime going on, because I'm not saying like I'm innocent for it, you know what I'm saying? But like right now, somebody will come and say some weird shit to me in front of my house, and I might do something crazy, you know what I'm saying? Right. Whereas the police is out here doing whatever they want, and you turn around like that don't got nothing to do with you. Like, so sometimes I'm just real confused about like what we doing as a people, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, you just letting certain people do whatever they want, but your own kind can't even get it. Like, I might cut somebody in the line or bump somebody in the store, and you might shoot me. You understand?
Okay. Or you step on a sneaker.
And you might shoot me, but yet you let these police do whatever they want. They're beating you up, slapping you up, coming, taking your money, doing whatever they want. Mm-hmm. I had PTSD from the 90s. If police pull up behind, you think it's funny, it's for real. If police pull up behind me, I'm sweating and I'm nervous, and I ain't even did shit. My license is good, my car is good, everything. I'm like, oh fuck, these niggas behind me. I don't even want to talk to them.
Yeah,
you understand? True. That's horrible. These people that, you know what I'm saying. Now, before I didn't pay taxes. Now I'm paying taxes. I'm living by the law, so I'm paying you to make me nervous. You riding behind me, I'm like,
right?
What y'all want? What y'all want now? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. So that's part of it too. You know what I'm saying? No justice, no peace. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. And I come from Haiti, so it's like a lot of the shit a lot of the slavery and that that mentality, even though we was oppressed. I don't feel like that rage. My grandmother wasn't no slave. My grandma was born in 1923. She don't know about no slavery. She lived free in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? We was free since 1804. Not saying taking nothing from nobody, but you know, we wasn't with it. Them crackers came and we got them right out of there, even though they raped us and we was paying them, I don't know how much. I think it was like $300 billion from back then. Like what? 300 billion? Yeah. We was still paying until 2004, something like that. They was taxing Haiti, taking the money from Haiti. That's why Haiti all fucked up. People don't understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's politics. You know what I'm saying? The rich is getting richer. They draining the country, taking all the money. France took 300 billion or something like that from Haiti. That don't even make no sense. How could you take 300 billion from a country that's already starving? There's people out there with no shoes, like literally, no, not again, like really with no shoes, no shoes. Like I visited Haiti and like don't leave no food on the plate. They'll look at you like you're crazy. Like what? Like there's people out here who's not eating. Like why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that there's not people in Haiti living good or it's not nice neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Because my friend actually owns a hotel in Haiti and he lives out here. He's a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Father Al he doesn't completely own it, but he's partial owner of a hotel. You know what I'm saying? He has something to do with it. I don't know what the paperwork is, but he's the owner. If I go there right now, I can go stay there for free. If I want right there, hotel in Haiti, nice, put my feet up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like every part in Haiti is fucked up, but it's no middle class. It's either you're filthy rich or you're filthy broke. Wow. Not poor, not project poor. They'll love to be project poor. They'll love to live in somebody's project and with roaches. I don't care. You got a floor or you got a bathroom. Oh, all right. Hello. Like the things that we take for granted is just ridiculous.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say that might be the difference as far as over there and here. They value the smaller things than what we do over here. You know, you got people that drink they'll pay, say $3 for a cup of coffee, sip it and put it down.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, and don't even think about it. You know,
look, that same $3, somebody probably would have in Haiti could have ate for the day.
That's what I'm saying.
For the day. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And you didn't even pay that no mind. You threw it away. Like, it's cold now. I don't want it. I don't drink cold coffee.
Yeah.
That's what you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, somebody's starving right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no better. You know what I'm saying? I got 10,000 pairs of sneakers. I shop like a fucking, like I got a free credit card or I sell dope. You know? Yeah. I'm not no better to throw no rocks. I'm just saying I see the problem, you know, maybe if you speak about it more, you know, I take my inches, you know what I'm saying? One day at a time. I don't eat meat, you know, certain things I do for the community, for the world.
No, but the one thing is, and I think this is an old saying that you recognize it and you acknowledge certain things. That's the difference from people not acknowledging things. We might do things, you know, like you said, you got sneaks and, you know, I might do some of the things I'm saying, but we acknowledge and we like, damn, I do that. I need to, you know, some people don't even care and don't acknowledge.
They don't notice
at all. Look.
You got to notice before you change. So
absolutely. I'm
going to throw on a little bit of No Justice. And we'll be right back in about 40 seconds. Because they got to go listen. They got to go stream your numbers up.
Nah, definitely.
Oh, this the one. They don't love us, it's we don't never see them. Brothers killing brothers, we need stronger leaders. Our president is racist like the cops and the judges. The sad part is, I ain't mad, I'm like, fuck it. I just knew smarter, this is chess, not checkers. Sick of drawing signs, it's time we draw some weapons. Less Martin, more Malcolm, they don't give me though. Words in the song gonna make it want kill me, bro. Give a fuck, wanna walk me to my grave. Rather die like a soldier than live like a slave. We had land, we was kings, they don't teach us that. No brainwash and pagan love. Niggas think our future's rap. Brown skin, wide nose, big.
Knowledge.
Right, yo.
Yeah. Knowledge, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes.
So let me ask you, you muted. Can't hear you because you muted. Let me ask you a question. I know you can hear me though.
Yeah.
So how do like some of the children that's in the family and your children and stuff, when they hear those type of tracks, what kind of feedback you get?
Like, see, like these streets, my daughter knows every word. Like, she's my biggest fan. Like, I walk into the room and she's just there watching all my videos on YouTube. So, you know what I'm saying? They definitely all in tune with my music. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter's definitely my one of my hardest critics. Like, she'll be like, Daddy, these streets and No Justice, they cool because she's 15. And, you know, I understand what you're trying to do for the people, but the people want something they could dance to. So we need some dance music. So now when she be in the house with me and she listening to the record, she like, that one right there, Daddy, that one right there is good. But, you know, it might not be the record that I want to put out for myself. So I also still make those type of records.
Right.
I just might not put it out. I might put it up for sale or try to pass it to somebody, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and eat that way, because it might not be for the message that I'm trying to push out or the brand that I'm trying to make right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as the pocket of music that I'm putting out, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, I definitely got records like with artists like Too Tall, TOOTALL, Dime the God, who else? Snow, Giovanni Snow, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists that I'm dealing with. Cassius, I Am Cash, Young Cassius, he's definitely super fire. Young Cassius, he got something with Def Jam right now on Def Jam Forward. That's super, super fire.
Cool.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So
your all-time performance, where you want to, what stage do you want to bless everybody with Hollywood Haiti skills?
You know, it will always have to be like the legendary shit, like, you know, the tunnel, which is not open no more, or, you know, what's the shit in Miami? Sunday, live on Sunday, you know, things like that. That's, you know, that's always, that's places that, you know, forever. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's even, them places kind of even bigger than, like, you know, stadiums, because it's like the impact of them places as far as hip hop, like with a stadium, it's rock. It's at Madison Square Gardens, they have rock, country, everybody performs there, but mostly like with hip hop, like Live on Sunday, or, you know, the Tunnel on Sunday. Them type of places was like, you're not catching no Bette Midler over there ever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's really about hip hop. So those places would definitely be like my dream places to perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Would love to do that. But, you know, at the end of the day, my I would just like the people to hear the music. That would be my ultimate goal, is to get the music out. You know what I'm saying? The performing is definitely a plus. I definitely get an adrenaline from it. But, you know, right now I'm at the point of my career where I feel like the message is really what I want to spread. So, you know, probably the best place I probably would perform would be like a juvenile detention center or some shit like that. Nice. Because of the music that I'm trying to put out. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely shout out to my man G Don. He definitely had a program that I was trying to get involved with before COVID happened, where he goes to Rikers Island and records with the people in C73 with the adolescents at C74. And he goes there and he sets up the studio, and he was like, yo, I would love to have you come up there, you know what I'm saying, an hour or 2 hours a week, come up there, you know what I'm saying? I did the paperwork and everything, but, you know, COVID happened, so everything got different, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully when everything clear up, I'll definitely go into that as far as like mentoring young youths, you know what I'm saying, telling them, you know what I'm saying, as far as gang life, and, you know, like, you know, a lot of the down parts of it, and, you know, shit that you might not realize at the age you at now, but when you get to my age, it's like, because I never thought I was gonna make it to 40. So, you know what I'm saying, the fact that I'm here is a blessing already for me. So, you know what I'm saying, I didn't think a lot of my friends ain't make it. At 20, a lot of my friends died, and then the rest of them got 20 years and they just now coming home. You know what I'm saying, or not even never coming home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I definitely thank God, you know what I'm saying, for being here, being free, being healthy, able to see my kids grow, you know what I'm saying? I got friends that are not here, and I'm still calling their daughters, like, how y'all doing? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Checking in on them and dropping off. You know what I'm saying? And it's never gonna be like your father was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna do what I can, and I can't do but so much because I don't got it. And even when you got it and you're in a position when you got it, you so busy doing other things, sometimes you forget. You know
Exactly.
So that's why
at least you think of them.
That's what I was going to say. I salute you, bro, for that, definitely. Because there's some cats out here, man, that
I already know. I know.
You know what I mean?
I know dudes right now who got tattoos of the dead homies and ain't check on their kids not one time. But you got the whole tattoo. They might have a face of the homie on him. You ain't check on his son or his fucking nothing. His mom's nothing. Like, come on. Yeah. You guys ain't about Franks, man. Y'all work at Nathan's. That's why y'all ain't never gonna be getting no beans for y'all. No beans for these guys.
So question, who do you look forward to working with that's in the business?
I tell you the truth, just like I probably would want to work with like weird people, like Black. The artist 6 Black. He got a 6 in front of his name. He's fire. No, you know what I'm saying? Just like different people, like, you know what I'm saying? My boy Party, who's I think is definitely, that's somebody I can work with and will work with and have worked with. That's the bro. You know what I'm saying? Right now he doing real good. He got Megan in his house. You know what I'm saying? He living great. You know what I'm saying? Happy for my boy. Shout out to my boy Partisan Fontaine. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely underrated. That's another artist everybody needs to go check out. I always do that. Spread love. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you the truth, I like working with I like finding artists, you know what I'm saying? And working with them, you know what I'm saying? Rather than an artist that is dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's an artist out of Miami, Nem Shell. She's a young Haitian girl. She's a young Haitian girl, probably like 22, 23. She's like super dope, writes her own music, everything, makes her own beats, plays the guitar, plays the piano. She's definitely fire. I definitely want to work with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of people that I be looking to work with like that. You know what I'm saying? People on up and coming. That's I feel like it's dope. Where once I'm in position, me working with you is kind of gonna help you more than it's gonna help me. But I also know later on you're gonna definitely be big, especially if I help you get that platform. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on right now. You know I'm saying, definitely spreading the love and showing everybody love and pushing everybody forward, because somebody gotta make it. And I'm the type of person as long as somebody made it, like my man Partisan Fontaine. I was with him in the trenches. He's on now. You think I would be jealous or mad? Nah, you're never mad. You're always happy. Every time I see him, every time I post more. I probably was posting him more back then before he made it, and I post him now. You good now? I don't gotta post this shit so much. You know what I'm saying? You lit. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Every post ain't getting posted. I was posting you when you wasn't lit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So where do you see this ending, or the music at least? Where do you see that ending up?
Really, the umbrella for music is so large. It's just really, there's no telling where it's gonna end up. I know I'm never gonna stop making music or stop fucking with artists that are making music or helping people create music or just being involved with their life period, whether it's styling videos or making this artist connect with this artist or, whatever I'm doing. Like when people come to Miami or they come to Vegas, they call me when they need something. Like, yo, bro, where's that tonight? I got a call. I need a table. You know what I'm saying? Where, who? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it just be like the little, it's about making it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to be happy. So
right.
No matter what, I'm always gonna be involved some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? God willing. You know what I'm saying? As long as God lets me be here, breathing free. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where. I've done wrote scripts. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna try to get into acting, because with acting there's no cap, no age cap. You know what I'm saying? It's like you need old actors, you need young actors. So I'm definitely trying to get involved, get my hands involved with everything. You know what I'm saying? Because in life, the only way you're going to become a millionaire is if you have multiple streams of income. So
exactly,
I definitely don't be sitting on my ass thinking I'm going to do one thing.
Facts.
And hit that goal.
Definitely.
That ain't going to solve no problems.
So when do you think your next single is going to be dropping?
I actually have a couple of them ready right now. I got one with Young Cassius for the ladies. That one is super dope. It's in a mixing process right now. And I have another one that's kind of more like for the streets. And Then I have another conscious record that I'm gonna drop with an artist called Don Stacks. He's from Bushwick. He's super dope. He's definitely dope. Young boy, real melodic. He's on the hook and he does like a bridge for the record. The producer was Jules, the producer. He's out of Brooklyn, also from Bushwick. They from the same housing project, Bushwick Housing. You know what I'm saying? I met them through well, not him. Jules I knew a long time. He's been my engineer for 20 years, maybe. He's been doing mixes for me and recording me. But the artist he was messing with, Don Stacks, I met him through his older brother. Well, I met him through the streets too, but his older brother, Morilla, definitely was heavy in the industry when I was first coming up, through a Murder Inc., Shakedown. He was definitely around, definitely in a lot of loops, definitely opening a lot of doors for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's his little brother. So, you know, once I heard that was his little brother, it was nothing for me to do a record with him, and the record came out really dope. Actually,
are you gonna be making clean versions?
Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, most of my records don't really. If you listen, I don't think I curse in these streets.
That's the only one that you don't.
Yeah, but
that's why I play it.
All right, but that was the newest one, because now I'm on a different page. So it's like before, you gotta get the curse words, because that's definitely the type of time I was on. You know what I'm saying?
No Justice has nothing but cursing in it, and that was just a few months ago.
Oh yeah, but that was angry. Look at the song. You're supposed to be angry.
Yeah, but I mean,
no justice.
I want to play it. I can't play it on my morning show.
I'm gonna definitely get you. Definitely get you some.
But you dropping F-bombs and.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna get you some clean versions. My engineer definitely, as soon as he does the mixes, he does clean versions too. I just don't usually take clean versions because I'll be cursing like a motherfucker.
You do. Yes, that's why I'm glad this is a night show. Yes.
Pardon my French, I'm Haitian. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hello. Hello.
So let me.
I love it. I have no problem with it. It's just that I want to be a huge supporter because I love what you do. So I can't really rock. I can't rock Red Dot or the Target one. I can't rock that.
Nah, I know, but those serve the purpose of what they were serving for. That was the energy that I was on. And if you
throw a beep in it. Beep it.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
you're right.
They do on the regular. Let's do this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
So let me ask you something, because before we go, because I know I don't want to keep you. So say, what's your whole vibe on how you go about music? Like, say I'm a producer and I want to reach out. Do you like just accept beats, or if I'm an artist that wants you on it? Like, how does that work for the people that's watching, that's curious about how to get?
Well, as far as the producers, like if you my email for beats is always there, so you just gotta hit me on my DM, tell me you're gonna send me beats. If you don't see the email, I'll send you the email, which email to send it to. I'm gonna check it out immediately. You know what I'm saying? Or the first time I'm in the studio, I'm definitely gonna check it out. So, and as far as artists with that, I'm kind of funny with that because it's a lot of weirdos out here. So I just don't be doing music with just anybody because, I don't know, people be rats. People be,
yeah.
I don't have no problem with the gays, but people be sleeping with trannies on the low, all types of weird shit be going on in the world that I don't really want my name too much attached to. So if it's not a vibe personally, then it got to be about a check. And even if it's about a check, I got to still do my homework and see what's going on, where it's coming from, because I'm not really trying to promote just any type of music or just, any type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely never going to do a record with 6ix9ine or any type of person like that. You know what I'm saying? Of them type of character or morals at all. I don't care how much the check is. I don't care what you trying to offer me. I'm all right, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just not for me, because I don't believe in a lot. I'm heavy on the ethics and code and moral, you know what I'm saying? Even though I definitely feel a lot of that shit is, a pyramid scheme, and they tell you they not going to tell, the next thing you know, the toughest nigga is telling. So I'm not saying that what 6ix9ine did was different from what a lot of these niggas is out here doing right now. I'm just saying once you do that, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into that. That's not really for me, or, and I don't give a fuck if I'm 100 years old and I'm in a nursing home. I'm still gonna feel like that. You know what I'm saying? My kids know that we ain't really with that. We ain't with no mouse eating, no cheese. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me who did what. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. That's real talk. I agree with you 110%. And that's the problem with a lot of things that's going on in this industry, period. Is that you just got a lot of people that's just out of pocket.
Like, it's just weird shit.
They doing. It's funny that you said weirdos, because that's one of my favorite words. Lady T will tell you. I call man. I'm like, yo, you a weirdo, man. Get away. I just, you just don't want to attach something like that to your name and stuff, because
your brand.
Your brand. You don't want cats.
I see shit like I seen dudes my age call my man's son the big homie. Like, what? How you call him the big homie? He 20. Oh, he got money. So he the big homie. Oh nah, you dudes is crazy. Like just morals just twisted. Like, I seen people hang out with rats because they like, fuck it, he on right now. So I don't care that he tell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did that become part of it? Yeah. Or he didn't tell on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
but
weird.
He will.
Nah,
if it serve his purpose.
I'm not. And tell you the truth, it don't matter if I felt like you wouldn't tell on me. Like, I've been in that situation where I've been in a situation where somebody I know you wouldn't tell on me, and I heard you told, but I would not fuck with you ever again in life.
Just your reputation alone.
And like, it's not even I just can't fuck with you. Even if nobody knew, nobody knows, I don't care. My heart is not gonna let me sleep at night to wake up and answer a phone for you. I can't. Yeah. It's impossible. It's impossible. I will not do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to just live your life. I'm not mad at you. I don't want you to die. Nothing like that.
I'm just not messing with you.
I'm just good. It's just certain shit. You don't got to do snake shit. You don't got to bite me for me to know you a snake. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't with the lizard.
Before we get on out of here, tell everybody where they can follow you, subscribe to you, just get on the Hollywood Haiti bandwagon.
Well, everything is Hollywood Haiti on PlayStation, on fucking YouTube, on anywhere you looking for me on PlayStation, I'm there too. Anywhere you looking, you type in Hollywood Haiti, it's gonna be there straight. You know what I'm saying?
So that means you be on the job playing football or what? Like more kind?
Nah, I'm a zombies. I'm a Call of Duty.
Okay,
real zombied up. Yeah. I'm a Grand Theft Auto. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really into the sports. You ain't never gonna catch me no ESPN in my house, none of that.
Right.
My shit was always, yo, bro, we sitting here, they making millions, bro. And you're sitting here for 3 hours to watch them make millions, bro. I'm off of this. I'm outside. Yeah. I'm trying to figure something out. I can't sit here and watch somebody else make millions.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
But even if I was betting, I don't gotta sit here and watch the game while I'm betting. I could be taking somebody.
You said just tell me to fucking
score, y'all. That's all I want. Spread.
I want some bread or not.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
that's all I need to know.
I'm looking for the chicken. I'm not looking for none of that. No, I don't have no time to waste, man. I need the money. You know what I'm saying? That's what make the world go around. So at the end of the day, my kids like nice shit. My daughter told me this year, Daddy, I'm sick of Jordans. All right. I had enough Jordans. I think it's time for me to get McQueen's or Pradas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
She's upgrading. All right, I like her.
I told her. She said she want foreigns. I told her she need a domestic job though. Yeah, that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? You need a domestic job so you can buy foreigns. Because I still wear Jordans. I wear foreigns, but I work hard. You know what I'm saying? You can't do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Don't get like me. Get like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Goals. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work hard to get that.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, I definitely appreciate you, bro. Good meeting you and everything like that.
Yeah, definitely. On Instagram, Hollywood Haiti, on Facebook, Hollywood Haiti, everywhere you looking for Hollywood Haiti, Spotify, Tidal. I got music on YouTube, mad videos on YouTube, old shit.
Subscribe.
Mixtapes on Dat Piff. Subscribe to the page, subscribe to YouTube, subscribe to y'all page, subscribe to y'all podcast. Everybody show love. If you following, if you see my post and you clicked in and you watching this or wherever it's at on Facebook, I'm gonna post it later on my story. Y'all see, I'll put up a link. Whatever, man, support. You know what it is, man. It take a long way, man. You might watch me this week. Next week, you might see another artist that's fought even better. So don't stop tuning in. Make sure you spread love, show love. It's the way.
Well, when you
Queens, New
drop,
York.
definitely when you drop something, reach back out to us, man. We want to definitely put it in rotation and
definitely gonna
bring
see
you back on throughout the time. You know, when you're ready, let us know.
Definitely.
Right?
I'm out here. A lot of new music coming, man. I'm gonna send everything coming.
I'm gonna send them your old music too, but we gonna put it on after 9 p.m.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever, man. Whatever you need. I'm gonna definitely try to send the clean versions and everything too. I'm gonna get on my engineer. You know what happened? He was in the process of moving studios, and then COVID happened, so that slowed him up.
Yeah.
So a lot of my mixing process got slowed up because of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but the music is still getting recorded. The music is still getting recorded every day. Every day I'm in that booth. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I'm listening to beats while I'm playing the zombies, and then I'm in that booth in between. You know what I'm saying? So
cool.
It's getting cooked. It's getting cooked. Big records.
Appreciate
all right, man.
it,
I
bro.
appreciate y'all for having me, man.
No problem. Look forward to you coming back.
All right, appreciate y'all hospitality, man. All right, take it easy.
Talk to you. You've been listening to Sadior Radio. The station is more than music. Make sure you go to YouTube, search Sadior Radio, and watch the show from the beginning. If you missed it, if you want to just listen to the show, go to anywhere that you listen to your podcast and search Sadior Radio, SADIOR Radio, and check us out. And make sure you tune in.
And this is the New Artist Hour.
Yep, with Lady T and Mark 5. Make sure y'all check us out. Next show on the 2nd, right?
Yes, March 2nd.
March
or 3rd, second, yes.
The 2nd. All right.
Yes.
We get it together. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate
It's the 1st and 3rd Tuesday. How about
there you
that?
go. That's even
Make
better.
Make sure y'all check me out tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. on Lady T's Morning Hits List.
On Sadior Radio. Talk to y'all. Have a good night. Peace.
Good night.